This title, I thought of it as I was coming online right now. My GA experience. I'm only gonna drop 15 minutes to this. I ain't gonna do no big screen today. I got my homegirl kicking it with me. Shots out every homegirl I ever had in my life, you feel me? So I'm gonna go dedicate some time to her. But she is feeling herself right now. She in such a good vibe. Bitch, she shorty calling everybody she ever met in her whole life. She in a good spirit. So I said I'm gonna leave that to her to just vibe. I would know it now. The cool part is this. So sweet, sweetheart. One thing about me, dog, if you went back through every scream I ever did, every live scream, when I got a woman with me, and I had plenty of them adamant about, let me get on your live with you. I'm like, nah. For a couple of reasons, various reasons. But for the most part, is protection. Because privacy, I talk a lot of shit, I tell a lot of stories. Sometimes I say names. But bitch, none of you folks know who any of the people is. They identity is withheld. And I do that intentionally. Because I'll never look at myself as a kiss and teller. Never want to be regarded as a kiss and teller. However, a validity have to be having in the story when you tell a story to be valid, in my opinion. But I also understand that I don't have the urgency like a jit do to just tell every fucking thing under the sun for a bunch of robots or cops or whoever the fuck watching validation. So I don't have to, but at the same time, I want it to be as close to the story, but I just don't want it to be nobody personal information. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, my homegirl in there chilling, right? I'm gonna get into the mix of the shit, and I had gave her flowers today because I knew I had a I don't know. I'm gonna talk about what I really want to talk about, but I just want to speak on something real quick. So I had my kind of morning, right? Some things happening this morning. So I was stressed and I was tired. I'm still tired, but I'm in a better state. So I knew she'd give the best massage in the world. So I'm like, man, what you doing? This, that, and the third. She said, I'm like, hey, you free? Man? You can rock out with me for the day? She's like, yeah. I say, well, shit. I'm gonna come scoop you. So I come scoop her. Now I get my affairs together. I get my ducks in order, things I needed to handle, right? Then she come. She massage my back. We chill out. First of all, we get in our vibe. She massaged my back. Then just recently, about X amount of time ago, she went to doing her thing, and it's so funny because I talked about the Diddy shit last night. That didn't go over as well because I thought people were sexual on this thing. It is people sexual, but people don't like to hear about sex, which is actually um what's the word I want to rejuvenating, that people don't want to hear about sex all the time. That's dope because life ain't about sex, but we are sexual beings. Having said that, I land on my stomach. She get to doing her thing, right? Helping the nigga out, if you get what I'm saying. But it felt weird because it's like take a lot of blood to rush while you land on your stomach. I'm like, let me, yeah, but she want to be in charge. My point is, I didn't after I got she woke me up because I was knocked out. I'm like, you got me up now, up. And I realized, okay, you know what? Relax, chill out. Because she's so dope. She's so cool of a personality. And that's what I was trying to allude to yesterday when I did my stream. If y'all want to go check that out. When it's a sweetheart woman, you can't necessarily do the things you would do to a mutt. Like I used to explain to every woman I ever loved, it used to get weird because in the beginning, I can dominate you. Once I fall in love, I don't want my dick sucked. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't. I want the pussy still, but I just don't want my dick sucked because that's degrading. Like it's a humiliation ritual. I used to say to bitches, I want the dick sucking face. The dick sucking face is your lips. I don't want to make the lips. Just look at it as the Jamie Foxx lips that he used to make on Living Color, the slurpy lips, that type shit. And it's like a humiliation ritual, and it's a beautiful thing. It make you feel good, make you feel like a king. But it's nothing that a woman you love truly you can continually do to. I know it sounds crazy. Let me get past that because it's not what this is about. The bottom line is she know that it's from a great place. That's why me and her. That's why I can let her do her thing. because we don't get too deep with each other. That's what I like about our friendship. It's literally a friendship. It's not a relationship. It's a friendship. And I kept thinking to myself, this is how you gotta control the inner F nigga, the fuck nigga. Because part of me like, bitch, if the head was mine, bitch, you'll make a nigga. Anyway, let's move forward. So today, I had quite the day. Think about this Georgia shit, right? And she part of my Georgia experience. That's why I mentioned her. It ain't like I just mentioned her for no reason. Part of my Georgia experience is this shit is like a cowboy movie. Sometimes like a bad country western. I'm sitting in a place of professional procedures, let's put it like that. And I'm watching these. I just fucking call it. Bitch, do you know the prosecutor, state attorney in Georgia get to carry a gun on their hip? And it's really not even the law that they get to is against the law in Georgia constitutional shit. Like, imagine you go to court and you posting, you see, remember, everybody remember the YFN trial, right? Imagine if the prosecutors fucking prosecuting Woody would have had a gun on their hip. What that do to a jury? What that do to the mindset? Like they even got some shit called cloak and armor. Like where they talk about Papa versus state. Like most people, when law enforcement come into the building, you do what they ask you to do. Most people are law-abiding citizens, dog. Even if a motherfucking cop is breaking the law on you, you at least let them break the law on you because you realize that you got a license to kill, you got a license to carry a gun, you got a license to do everything that normal people are not allowed to do. It is nothing crazy than being in somebody's courthouse and seeing motherfucking not lawyers, not the defense that's defending you from the law. The motherfuckers that's prosecuting you got guns on their hip. What the fuck? Make this shit make sense. Make it even. You should be, what the fuck kind of fucking happy go Billy? I wanted to say some howdy doody ass fucking yeehaw ass fucking country redneck Bama shit is this? How the fuck more redneck can you get? No, I don't smoke. How the fuck more redneck can you get? You might as well put a fucking goddamn noose outside with the little shit that little. I got the shit tattooed on my arm. Bitch, you might as well put one of these little shits where they have you see the motherfucker hanging from the galley with their hand behind their back. Bitch, you might as well put one of those shits outside. We just gonna hang niggas outside. We gonna save a little. What the fuck? And I thought about some shit cause I'm talking to like this sucker MC, let's just put it like that. And you can't tell me about no constitutional law. You can't tell me about really no law, whether it be civil or criminal procedure. Bitch, I've been studying my whole fucking life on this shit. Nevertheless, because it ain't even about, oh, trying to get myself out of it. It's just my American right to learn about my country. Constitutional law, common law, all this shit really is common law, sovereign law. So fucking with that said, this cracker trying to tell me this, that, and the third. Tell me why them niggas got guns on their hip and you ain't got one. Who is what? That's what the fuck every courthouse got real police for. What the fuck is the point of having real police downstairs and all through the courthouse if you're just gonna have a motherfucker who arguing and try to prosecute you with a big stupid ass gun on there? Well, fucking let me bring a gun in this bitch then. What, you mean to tell me if I fucking object or if you can't get no contempt of court here because the minute you raise your voice in court, bitch, what you supposed to pull that shit out? Fuck, nigga. I don't vape. Stop asking me questions before I like block you, fam. You asking me like goofy ass shit, nigga. First of all, bro, I'm a grown ass man. You don't see the little white specks in my mustache, pussy ass nigga. I'm from the era before vaping. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a vape? What the fuck I'm gonna do with a CBD? If you this your first time to the channel, welcome, nigga. I ain't never did no coke, no crack, no fucking no tootsie. I ain't never did none of that shit but liquor and weed, fam. And I don't even smoke weed no more. It's been over a year. So what the fuck is you hollering about, little buddy? Like, don't ask me. Oh, niggas want to tune up. Yeah, nigga, I don't. This not the dope head channel, the dope fiend channel. All you little young junkies and shit. This ain't the young junkie channel. You a junkie? Get the fuck off this shit. You feel me? Like real deal. Like get off that bitch, dog. Nigga, we don't do fucking hard drugs and shit. We drink liquor, bitch. We on some. If you wanna, and it's so funny that I'm in this redneck fucking place. I'm more of a cowboy. Liquor, that's it. Liquor and pussy. Those are my two drugs. Liquor and pussy. I'm really over the weed. And I'm not over the weed like I'm a goody two shoe, like I'm too good to smoke weed. Weed is not the same. You had to, and that's so funny because when coming up in the 90s, my first time smoking was 2001, one of them years. And I remember folks telling me, I never remember a person telling me weed was good in the 90s. All I remember was people were telling me weed was good in the early 80s, and they were smoking hash and red rock. That's all you heard motherfuckers talk about. Hash and red rock. All the motherfucking throwback motherfuckers will tell you about that. And then like this weed is not the same. So weed been going down since the 90s. But when I got introduced to weed 2000, 2001, up until 2007, 2008, best weed years of my motherfucking life, nigga. Now after everything after 2015, all that little synthetic that shit break down in your hand, bitch, you want to smoke every 10 minutes. Nigga, that's not what we supposed to do. We supposed to sit you on your ass. You forget what the fuck you was gonna do, and you be high for the day. Not you fucking kind of functioning, but then you still want to smoke again. That's some other shit. Like that, it's the symptoms of crack. That's what it sounds like. Bitch, crack is what gives a bitch a short high, but a high, like they looking to get hit. They anyway, back to this Georgia shit. Fuck kind of motherfucker sit in the courtroom with guns on their hips and shit. Like what kind of fuck nigga shit is that, dog? And when I looked up the motherfucking law about the shit, dog, I was like, this shit, like, let me read some shit. Hold on, let me go to my photo. OG 16 OGC 16 11 127. OGC 11 OGC 16 11 127 prohibits, strictly prohibits weapons in the Georgia courthouse. I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. Motherfuckers just perverting and doing what the law as they want to in this little fucking redneck shit, dog. And I feel, and the biggest part that hurt my feeling is the told you so. Cause my mama fucking told me. Bro, let's just talk about it. I spent 50 fucking $1,000. Half of you niggas in this chat ain't never touched 50 grand. I spent 50 in one drop. We not talking about no 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50,000. If we talking about it in reality, I spent 60. But just in one shot, in one fucking 24-hour span, 50 bands, jit. The disrespect is real, dog. I'm like, yo, you fuck niggas ain't used to niggas dropping 50? I dropped 50 on these faggot ass country ass crackers, dog. And if we talk about everything a nigga went through within a 12-month span, I dropped 70. I'm so I'm supposed to easily be sitting on 100 right now. I'm supposed to be sitting on 100 easy. And 100 ain't even nothing to one of these little sellouts of social media little shit. I don't know about that shit. I just know about I'm talking about 100 the long way. I for a real worker out there, because that's where we like to say in rap music. When we this motherfucker shot Jay-Z. Jay-Z just this when he was dissing Drake. He said you're a worker. It's in your contract, in perpetuities and shit of this. I get all of everything he was saying. Bitch, for the universe of the in perpetuity, that's how they do when they work in that contract. Everything in the universe. Bitch, if you leave Earth and you go to Mars and you trying to sell a city on Mars, I still need a cut. That's how these bitches in perpetuity. I understand that. What the fuck that I'm saying is, dog, for all the niggas that ever had to work a real job, which is 80% of Americans that choose to work, motherfucking 100 is no fucking sneeze, dog. I'm supposed to be sitting on 100. Bitch, I'm sitting on practically nothing. And I dropped 50 because I had to motherfucking say, fuck a nest egg, bitch. I gotta go get it while I can get it before, because they say you gonna own nothing and you're gonna be happy. Not me, bitch. I ain't finna own nothing, not be happy. I'm gonna own nothing and be a fucking savage. So let me go own something. And I dropped 50. I could have went to fucking Atlanta. Everybody was like, go to Atlanta. Everybody was saying, go to Columbus. I never had heard of Columbus. I started hearing about it as I was getting ready to move to Georgia. I knew I was coming to Georgia no matter what. That's one thing for sure. And it's so funny. Before Memphis, Tennessee became what it was, I've been looking for my escape route out of South Florida. And the first thing how I found out about Memphis was I Googled most black people. Because in Broward County, I'm from Broward County. Broward County got the highest black population in the whole state of Florida. Bigger than Miami, bigger than Palm Beach, the highest density per capita, right? Per square miles or whatever. So, bitch, I was like, I need somewhere similar to where I grew up at. And Memphis was kept coming up in my little analytics, right? This before Memphis is Memphis. This is before Dolph Gotti. This is only motherfuckers famous for Memphis at this time is 3 6 Mafia. So motherfucking goddamn, I find out about this town because everybody asked me the same question. Why you move here? I said simple. I went to Google. I said, hey Google, what's the cheapest place to live in America? This city that I'm at in Georgia popped up, and the next fucking city, which is Wichita, Kansas. So it's a real simple choice at the end. Do I want to go be a long way from fucking where Dorothy say we're a long way from Kansas? Do I want to go be in tornado back alley? Bitch, I'm scared as shit of a tornado. I'm from South Florida. Nigga, I'll take 10,000 hurricanes before a tornado. No shit lift shit up out the roof. Hurricane might rip your roof off. Tornado, bitch, your whole it ripping your limbs, everything. Niggas going to ground to duck tornadoes. Niggas ain't going on no ground to duck no hurricane. Niggas be outside of hurricanes. Fuck you talk about. So I said all that to say, I said, well, fuck it, bitch. I'm gonna stay in the side, nigga. I can still be somewhere relatively close to South Florida. And I could make an 8 hour drive because I'm 8 hours away from where I'm from. So point is, dog, I moved to this little fucking shithole. I gotta call it a shithole because I do enjoy a lot about this town. But today was a reminder of everybody who want me. Because all I can hear is their voice. I don't like being told I told you so. And I'm thinking, dog, this shit has been a misery to me. It's been a vein of my existence. It's like, nigga, I done did so much to fix my home up, my property up, homesteading. Nigga, I done put so much work and back busting fucking shit into my property. And I'm proud of myself. My neighbors is proud of me. And I feel good today. Let me not let that shit get lost in the midst of me complaining. I am finna prevail through this situation. Cause not only do I was able to, let me tell you what made me feel good. Let's talk about the good part real quick. So my lawyer, I already knew this fuck nigga was on some sucker shit. I had to check this cracker. Like, fam, this ain't what you think, bro. I'm not on these country ass, OB ass niggas you used to. That you could just spit in, like, and then we got this nigga, we got another one. Fuck, nigga, you finna work. Your job is to fucking be a lawyer. A lot of lawyers, whether it be civil procedure or criminal procedure, these bitches don't want to work. They just want to take the first fucking easiest fucking deal. That's shout out to all the real lawyers that get into the game to fucking fight. I heard a lady got a commercial up here. She's like, we don't ghost you after we get you as a client. That's whether it be civil or criminal. You got some fucking lawyers, dog. They need to be doing better reviews on these lawyers. Like, take the bar need to start doing. I say that shit about driving. It's too many motherfuckers with driving licenses in America that can't drive for shit. I think motherfuckers should get they fucking have to take a driving physical exam every 3 years, in my opinion. Cause this motherfuckers is like, where did you get your shit out the Cracker Jack box? Like, who gave you your license, fam? How you don't even use turn. I hate a motherfucker. Perfect example. Bitch supposed to be turning, and you sit there and wait because you giving them the right of way because they on the like main street, and you at a stop sign just to find out these bitches is turning right where you waiting at. Fuck, nigga, put your turning signal on so I could have been left. I'll give you the right of way. Motherfuckers don't even know nothing about driving responsibilities and the road rules of the fucking road, especially here in Georgia. These motherfuckers don't even call it. We call it the DMV. These bitches call it DDS. I should have knew something was up then, because most places they call it Department of Motor Vehicle. These bitches don't even got Department of Motor Vehicle. They got Department of Driver Services. These bitches learn how to drive tractors on open forms with no fucking body on the road. That's why they drive with two hands on the wheel, fucking holding up the light, holding up traffic, making illegal turns, right and cutting you off with no signaling. These bitches is the worst fucking driver. That's anyway. My point is, this shit is different. It's for all the beauty, for all the physical beauty. Look at this shit. You can't tell me that shit ain't beautiful. I never thought I could just look and just be out there. I could be in the kitchen and I could just look at birds and hawks and all type of fucking shit, forage, squirrels and deers out my back. I would be deers in my fucking yard, dog. It's beautiful. It's the politics, dog. It's the disrespect. It's like it kind of, this shit has been like a civics lesson, a lesson in civics. It's like niggas want reparations, FBA, Foundational Black American. Niggas be wanting they fucking reparations and shit. I'm here to tell you niggas, it's never coming. I time to get that shit was fucking Huey P. Newton, fucking Fred Hampton, fucking back in the day, Tupac, Malcolm X. That shit is over with. It's nothing but country ass niggas out here. And the niggas with money be in the military. They serving the United States of America. Making all this buku money to do not a motherfucking thing. Niggas out here living a street life got a more dangerous life than the active military nigga right now. Bitch, if your ass ain't like, it's something for them little niggas that went through the Iraq war and shit. This, that, 9/11 niggas and shit. Like my cousin told me, them niggas had to go through some things. He was in the Marines and shit like that. Sumter, all that shit, whatever call that shit. Sumter, Fire, whatever. He was all that shit. And he like, man, Marines, we the first one in, nigga. We the first one in. Nigga, we getting shot at in the dark. We don't know where the fuck the shots coming from. Okay, respect. Rest of these niggas getting easy money. These niggas around here practicing to shoot all day. Fuck, nigga, you can get a regular nigga to practice the shooting, the shooting. Nigga, what? If you the United States need to, if you got so much money you want to give to the military, why don't you just go take over the world? Bitch. I'm tired of like I know I've been trying to play the game and say if you bless Israel, those who bless Israel shall be blessed. I've been playing the game with you folks. Matter of fact, we'll play the game a little bit more. I'm gonna play the game a little bit more. Those who bless Israel shall be blessed. But let's talk about this shit real quick. If you got this big ass army and you want to spend our money on just paying these motherfuckers to practice shoot, go give them somebody to really shoot at some point, and not us. What you training them to shoot their own people? Because that's what it seems like. The minute that is a revolution is on the way, what are they gonna do? Turn against us? So you can keep practicing tyranny, tyrannical government? Like I'm watching this, I sell that because it's a microcosm of what I saw today. How the fuck can you be inside somebody's courtroom with a fucking gun, dog? Gun's supposed to get checked in, dog. Like, shout out to Bryan County, dog. I'm from a real civilized, humane place. I'm never gonna talk shit about where I'm from no more, bro. Like, I'm from a real humane place, dog. I never realized how humane it is where I'm from, dog. Like, you got some judges to try to railroad you down now, but at least they play a game. At least they dress the part. It's just like up here, dog. You could be up there, bitch, bro. It could be a restaurant where the motherfucker's not even on dress code. Up here, they don't give you no uniform to wear. I don't give a fuck. I haven't seen nobody really wearing a uniform other than cops. Bitch, outside of that, ain't no uniforms up here. You wear your regular fucking clothes with a uniform shirt. It's the most ghetto shit. You're like, wait a minute, I thought you niggas supposed to wear a uniform. In other states, they were. Nah, nigga, just put on the shirt. Put on, we gonna get, what the fuck? Country OB ass type of shit. Bitch, I told that man, listen, dog. Let me tell you what, man. Now let me talk about the highlights. Cause I had to go in on the shit. But let me talk about the highlights real quick. Look at this trash blowing in my shit. I gotta pick that shit up. That's another thing that separates me. Bitch, I'm a city slicker, nigga. We don't allow trash in our yard to just sit. We definitely don't play by bitches passing by a crib, toss a trash. I catch a bitch. Bitch, I'm on your ass. Everything when I talk about is irrelevant, cause bitch, I'm finna go for the big lead. I catch a bitch. Literally. Oh fuck, nigga, that like spitting in my face. Anyway, fucking these savages here, dog. This shit bunking out, dog. But I one thing about it, I can pop my shit about this shit. But like I said, there's a lot of things I love about this shit, and that's why I'm here. This remind me. I'm gonna tell a wonderful story. This is what might be ironic about all this shit. There's a cop when I first came. I don't know if I told this. I'm pretty sure I have. When I first moved to this town, first thing I did was, well, when I first bought my house, I didn't move here, but when I bought my house, I wanted to fix my shit up. So I went and bought a bunch of equipment, cheap equipment from Walmart, Hyper Tough, right? So I'm talking about I spent like $400 in Walmart, 450, 500, whatever. I had a tool that fucked up on me after the first time I used it, so I tried to take it back. These son of a bitches, racist bastards at Walmart, motherfucking the lady tell me to go wait by the eye care place inside of Walmart. I'm thinking I'm waiting for the manager because they say the manager on her way. They kept stalling me. Next thing I know, a black cop comes in that bitch. He says, "Hey, sir, you gotta go." I said, "I'm waiting on the manager, sir." He said, "No, you gotta go or you're gonna be trespassed." I say, "Sir, they just told me to come over here and wait." On my life, on my soul, on my life. I ain't never gonna be one of them niggas. On my mama, on my fuck no, on my soul, nigga. Kid, take me now, Lord. Motherfucking goddamn. They just told me to wait over here, fam, I'm waiting on my refund. Only reason I'm waiting over here because they told me that they wanted me to take Insto credit. I'm like, what kind of fucking country ass shit is this? I'm not taking no Insto credit. Give me my money back. I use my card. I use my bank card. I ain't use no credit card. Never owned a credit card in my life. So he say, "Sir, can you step outside and let's talk?" So we talk. Me and this black man. By this time I done bought my house. I wish I could have fucking had this situation before I bought my crib. Because it was kind of like a microcosm of what was ahead. So I say, "Sir." Mind you, before I used to park my shit, this is the first time online I ever mentioned you know what I'm saying, money or whatever, whatever. I found the numbers and shit into this shit. I'm like, yo, I dropped this such and such cash, fam. I ain't no mortgage, no none of that shit. I just went ahead and bought the whole thing. And now that I thought that wasn't even nothing compared to where I'm from. Come to find out, bitch, niggas is buying houses up there, be 20 bands. So, bitch, I really bought two houses. I should have bought just two cribs. So fucking goddamn. But anyway, I'm talking to fam. And I'm telling him about where I'm from, and cause he asked me the same shit. This I should have known. When a cop asks you why did you move to their town, red flag. The cop is like, why did you move? And my realtor was asking me before I bought the crib. I'm such a fucking idiot. Sometimes I go back and look at my old posts, and I be like, I must be slow. I must don't got the memo yet that I'm slow or throw it off or some shit. I must be. But nevertheless, he like he welcomed me, treated me like a human being. We had a great conversation, me and this cop. First time in my life, I could actually say me and a law enforcement officer was just talking like human beings. I think part of the respect level, and that's how I thought it was more of a welcoming feeling at the end of the day. I just got disrespected by these pussy crackers. And I left that feeling thinking, damn, bitch, I just got like, Lord, nigga, like, I felt like I made the right decision. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna be somebody in this town, dog, nigga. I was really like, I was so ambitious. I was like, oh, bitch, I'm finna like be getting this politics. I'm finna run this shit. Like, real deal, nigga, like, nigga, I'm finna be so prominent here. I felt like I ain't even stunned. Let me go even back real quick because I gotta talk about the beauty of this shit. I don't talk about the ugliness, the head that it reared. But when I first moved here, just like the day, perfect example. It was so many griffins I ran into, and I was kind of telling my personal business. Maybe I should kind of slow down a little bit. But bitch, I'm a griffin. Bitch, Griffin is a prominent name in Georgia, nigga. They got a city called Griffin, Georgia. That's the original city I planned on moving to. I probably should have went with my first mind, but I don't regret the decision that I made only because I'm so in love with my home. You feel me? But I did want to move to Griffin, Georgia, though. I just felt like it was too close to Atlanta. This the point, though. Fucking me and this cop had this conversation, and I'm telling him all the things I wanted to do. He said, "Man, I really hope you bring innovation to this town." And let me tell you what was so crazy about this shit. Me and the cop was out there just kicking the bobo like we were long lost brothers. I kid you fucking not. No cap. It got to the point that somebody was so offended, they sent another cop. Somebody peeped this shit. Somebody gonna come across. I don't know, cause YouTube don't show my shit after I start live. They show other niggas live and it reverberate for a hot minute. My lives never reverberate. It's only if you catch it in real time. So whatever. Maybe nobody else will catch this other than the administrator, but I'm gonna see it anyway. Me and this cop conversation was so grand. Motherfucking, they sent another cop, a white cop, to motherfucking intervene. He didn't come and tell us to stop talking to each other, but he came in uniform and he had like his. No, I don't think he was in uniform, but he had his gunner. Anyway, he was a cop. Maybe he was in uniform, maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know a white, big, what I want to say, imposing as cop came. And he came through the entrance and he walked slow as fuck by us. And he gave this cop, the cop wasn't looking at him, he was looking at me. But I'm looking at the other guy. He gave that cop like the meanest mean mug, the lemon face. But you up here talking to this nigga like he's civilized. Beat this nigga up, do something with this nigga. But what this cop understand is, dog, what I learned in South Florida, homeowner. I didn't come here to fucking rent. I could have stayed in South Florida and made way more motherfucking money renting than I could have owning. See the big difference? Owning means, let me tell you what ownership means. Now let's turn this into a finance class real quick. Ownership means that you could put a little bit of money back in your pocket. They talk about eliminating the property taxes in Florida. I think, oh yeah, now you fuck niggas when I go spend all my goddamn money in Georgia. Now you bitches want to eliminate property taxes. Fuck nigga, you could have did that before I left. That would have helped with some of the burden. Nigga, I would have just played the long game in Florida. But it was always gonna be the long game for me because I don't want to. Let's talk about this finance shit real quick. I don't want to play the credit game. I don't want to play the credit game. I don't know about all that. I don't know how credit works. I don't want to learn how credit works. I don't. Because even the people that give credit, they don't know how credit works. That's why the fucking country's so fucked up. They just be lending money to motherfuckers that never pay it back. That's how credit works. I didn't know credit worked like that. I thought credit worked with you loan motherfucking money to safe people that you know gonna pay it back. I didn't know credit works by you just loan money to motherfuckers that ain't gonna never pay you. So it's no sister that rewards a motherfucker that saves and this and that and the third, right? And it's such a beautiful night in Georgia, I swear it is. Like that's what I'm saying. My critique is of the people. It is not of the land. Like you take the people out and just put in the trees, the birds, and the elements. Nigga, this is the most beautiful. Nigga, let me just say that. And I gotta be careful on how I word this shit because I'm from South Florida. And Lord knows I love being from South Florida. I would never trade being from South Florida to be from anywhere in the world. But I just want to say from an aesthetic standpoint, they got this saying that say the stars fell on Alabama because Alabama ain't got that development like that. You can see all the stars at night. Beautiful scene. There is nothing more from an aesthetic standpoint, a visual, beautiful than the state of Georgia. This shit is just absolutely fucking gorgeous. This shit is enough to make a painter cry or a photographer cry. You will not run out of shit to just take photos and be wild and amazed and enamored. And you talking to a nigga that was in Utah, Arizona. I been to Omaha, Nebraska. Niggas be like, what you bringing up? Omaha, Nebraska got some beautiful architecture. Nigga, I been in the rawest. I seen the little country little elements of all the cornfields in Iowa with the long ass rail cars that stretch for about 3 miles and shit. Niggas be complaining in Georgia about how long the rail cars is. Nigga, you clearly ain't never been to Iowa. Nigga, I been through the beautiful Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. It's dope. I been through the beautiful Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. I seen the fucking houses on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay. Nigga, I been all throughout Florida. Florida is overall just a stupid gorgeous state with estuaries and you go. I've been to Silver Springs. If we talk about natural shit in the middle of Florida, I fished on Lake Okeechobee. I've motherfucking been to the mangroves in the Keys and the mangroves in the West Everglades and Naples and the mangroves that's in my county, Broward County. I've been to Belglades, Palm Beach County, Pahokee, all the sugarcane shit. I've been through the fucking I-10 corridor. Now I haven't been through that Gulf of Peninsula right up in that little part, like Pensacola, all that little shit. But been through that type shit though. I never been to Louisiana. Never been to Texas. Those like the big places I haven't been. The big places I haven't been: New York, Tennessee, not Tennessee, New York, Louisiana. You could call it Philadelphia, but I just feel like it's like saying the same shit as New York. So Philly, New York, Tennessee, Louisiana. Everywhere else I done been. It's so funny how I skipped those certain things, but this is I done been and Jersey and shit. But Jersey is New York, and New York is Philly. Poconos, all that shit. Bottom line, there, I done seen so much beauty in this goddamn country. Yet here in Georgia, this shit is the sight to behold, dog. It's one that could just make you sit, take a deep breath, and just like you can, like right now, I'm watching the wind and all the trees blow, and I done learned so much about northern cardinals and little different kind of birds and shit. All the little finches that little fly through, red shoulder hawks or red tail hawks, what's the owl name? The horn owls and shit. But I done learned so much about nature in itself, being of the element. It is a beautiful thing, fam. But what I also learned was a lesson in civics, dog. That's the biggest lesson I've learned. A lesson in civics. And the lesson is you niggas can be of the majority and still elect a white mayor, still have a head white sheriff, still be ran by white people. Yet you niggas is talking about some fucking reparations. It's not happening. I hate to be the bearer, but it's not. Keisha Lance Bottoms, let me just go ahead and give you yo, I'm gonna do like Lucci. I'm gonna wish you well right now. It's not happening, baby. It's gonna be a lot of niggas that don't vote for you. Fuck the fact that, yeah, if you can't tell me if I had to bet down to my life, what's the blackest state in the whole United States of America? By far, Georgia. But what does that mean? Nigga, you don't see these non-FBA motherfuckers. Let's first start off with that. The Myrons of the world. Shout out to Lil Flacco. I fucks with the channel. That nigga done growing me like a fucking ringworm. That pussy nigga, he stutters, but it's just the greenness and innocence of him, the childish nature of how green and innocent he is. You can't do nothing but respect it. Cause Flacco talks to any nigga that got any nerd in them. If you got any kind of nerd in you, Flacco appeals to the shit. The nigga is just the nicest guy. It's almost like if he's like a Chid Smooth, and I never even seen Chid Smooth talk funny as fuck. It's just the weirdest shit. That's like a Flacco, but his devotion into his craft is something to be admired. He's like a junior academic, but I ain't gonna never stunt. And shout out Act. Act, I got so fucking convoluted and so big into just being a rich nigga. He's more focused on being rich than actually the grind that it took to become Act. And he let niggas know all the time about it. I'm gonna let y'all know who I am, nigga. That gotta toot my arm. We don't let us know who you is. Remind us, cause letting us know is like a motherfucker who let motherfuckers know too much. Just do what you do and show us. Because respectfully, the Act, I ain't trying to cause no competition. It ain't no competition. Flacco been very respectful, but Flacco running circles around at right now, and I follow. I heard of Flacco from the no jumper shit, but I never liked that. I don't want to get too much into the shit. I never liked that funky ass cracker that's on that shit. Like how he be making them niggas like fight against each other and shit. With that said, when this nigga Flacco separated from the cracker, oh my god, that nigga started to come into his own. He's still developing. You could tell he's using the Flacco is the old academics. That's basically, there's no other way to put it. He's the old, I really care. I got love for this shit. I really love this shit. I love what I do. Academics is just over this shit. And I respect that. It's just over it. It's like, he's over it. It's like them NBA niggas. Them niggas only ball out at the last year of their contract when they looking for a new contract. Fucking academics almost like Ben Simmons at this point. We know you got the talent. You just don't give a fuck about this shit. It's what it does for you. Flacco is more like a Jimmy Butler. Bitch, he's just hungry. He likes this shit. He's a competitor. We respect that shit. Not to say Ack ain't on this shit. When Ack get on his shit, nobody never gonna be more funny than Ack. Nobody more funny. This nigga Ack is the listen. If I was a Jamaican, because I know I want to say this too, I gotta get that indemnification. I am not Jamaican. Anybody ever follow this scream, low key, high key, whatever. I'm not Jamaican. I got some Jamaican stories like a motherfucker. Bitch, my baby mama left me for a Jamaican nigga. I'm not fucking Jamaican. I say all that to say, I can run for president of Jamaica. A nigga gonna vote for. I will fucking move to fucking Jamaica PNC party. You want to be an LPN party? Shout out Portia Simpson, whatever her name's. You want to replace one of these niggas and be the prime minister? Fuck, nigga, I move to Jamaica just to vote for you, nigga. You got swag. It's like that Nicki Minaj. You got swag. You got spunk. They got swag and spunk. You can't dislike a nigga like Academic. He's funny as shit. Crazy funny. Insanely. He's a riot. I don't even know how I got into giving that nigga all the flowers that I'm doing, because now it's like I'm glazed this nigga, so let me fall back. Fucking riot. What I'm simply saying is, this whole life is about what you want to put into something. Let me make this shit correlate with what I'm talking about. I got to this town with so much ambition. I just knew I was going to be a top streamer. The fact that this fucking hit job, this frame job that is about to come to a head. First of all, let me talk about why it's such a good day for me. Let me get that out of the way real quick. Like I can't wait to handle my affairs. When it's all over with, I promise you I'm gonna come to the internet and talk about this shit. I just don't want to speak too prematurely about this shit. But I was able to speak with my neighbors today, right? A bunch of I speak with them every day. But I had my homegirl who with me right now. And I said, you know how many character witnesses and actual witnesses I got on my behalf? I'm a good nigga. I'm a great nigga. I don't gotta say I'm a great nigga. I say it, because sometimes you do gotta toot your own horn. But I don't gotta say it. I let the folks around me speak for me. The folks that got to know me in these past X amount, they know me. My character is solid, nigga. Super solid. It's not a person you gonna find not in the state of Georgia to say any bad thing about me, dog. I'm stupid solid. I'm a solid. And you know what's so even more solid about the most thing I can say? And this is because I do believe this is when it comes how like Tupac got a song, who do you believe in? This is how much you believe in God. Bitch, my ultimate witnesses come before God. They ain't come before no man to testify before no man about my character. My character is, let's just say God couldn't see everything. He was missing certain things. I got folks that go, man, you know what that man did for me? You know what he did for me? Shit I ain't never even brought to the internet, and I never will bring it to the internet. You know what he did for me? That's what made me the raw ass nigga that I am, dog. That's why I took my own horn. Bitch, shit I never bring to the internet, shit I never clout chase on. Nigga, I like to think that my guy saw it, but just in case he wasn't looking, folks gonna testify before me. I always believed in that. I always believe heaven is some shit like you don't just get to waltz into. Bitch, you gotta sit there, you gotta go. I believe in order to get into heaven, you gotta go through trial. You gotta go through a trial to get into heaven. Bitch, you know how many character witnesses I got that gonna show up for me? Like, real deal, nigga. Character witnesses. Motherfucking, I'm sitting here as today and I'm thinking about all the fucking people I gotta exclude who wanna come back for me. And I'm only involving the key people who play a major role. Nigga, one thing about this shit, I ain't from Georgia. I ain't from this city. But bitch, I am God's child, nigga. I am from my father. My father is my father. And guess what? My father had kids all over this country, all over this world. And when we meet, we know we family. Bitch, I got so much character witnesses, bitch, like, bitch, and so much actual motherfucking witness of the situation too. But it made me validated, like, oh, bitch, it's over. Like, nigga, I can't wait. I'm so glad that I got to get what I heard today. And I got to speak a little piece of myself too. But I'm just so blessed that my life is it's like a storied life because dog, one thing about me, dog, before you say reputation precedes itself, I pop shit online all day, this and that, and third. Anybody know me know. Like I told her shorty, ain't no homo. Nigga, I'm a sweetheart. Motherfucker. I got so many raw stories about what I done did for folks that I never tell nobody. It's sort of like one of the rawest scenes in any kind of movie, whatever, is Coming to America and how they doubled back from Trading Places because Trading Places came out before Coming to America. And they did like a double, like I don't call it a double entendre, but they shot like a little shout out type of thing, cameo of the brothers, the Morton brothers, whatever the motherfuckers was, the Wall Street brothers. And they was doing bad. And Eddie Murphy shot them on Water Cash. And then they came knocking on the window. Thank you, thank you. And Shorty was like, yo, everywhere we go, people just thanking you. Like, and he could have easily said, yeah, I shot their ass $1,000. But he wanted her to love him for who he was. Dog, in this life, dog, you will be compensated by the works that you do, bro. And like, I just truly believe that, though. Like, I don't think it's really nothing a person can do to make me not believe in my God. And I don't live like I really don't live. I have lived. I have been so imperfect. So many nights I done cried before my father, ball on my face, ball in a circle, ball in like a ball, like a tickle ball, and just cry like, man, I'm a loser to you. Not to a loser to America. I don't give a fuck about what people think. But I'm a loser to my father. Not the nigga that nutted in my mama. I'm a loser to my spiritual father. I be feeling like that. And he's slowly compensates me like, man, you so much greater. I know your works, but one thing about it is I ain't gonna let you feel sorry for yourself. Get off your fucking ass and keep going hard. If you want to lay it down and just ball up in a big ball, like Lenny Williams said in the song "I Love You," he wanted to roll up into a big old ball and die. Bitch, I feel like my father, when I speak to my father, he like, nigga, you want to roll into a big old ball and die? I can kill you right now. And I'm like, no, no, my bad. If it's anybody, because you know how I know that, because the other day when I'm tending to my yard and tending to my lawn, it just thundered out of nowhere. It went to lightning bad. And all I could think about, damn, did I pray last night? Fuck, I ain't even pray last night. I don't give a fuck about a business, see me, whatever, how their opinions on me. Or God seen everything under the sun, nigga. He don't miss nothing. But at the end of the day, my understanding with him is my understanding with him. What God has for me is for me. My personal relationship with Him is what it is. All that I say, all that to say, bro, to make a long story short, is today was one of the best days that I had in Georgia because I got I got a validation from all my loved ones that I've made in Georgia. One thing about it is, dog, I'm not a friendly person, but I'm very social. Everybody who came and put like a what I want to say, like a, I don't want to say a structure, but reinforce all the positive feelings that I have also in depth to them because it's like it let me know that bitch, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fucking okay. Nigga, I'm gonna be okay, nigga. My character is my character. And far be it for me, you know how I lose my blessings? If I get on this shit and I start bragging. I'm talking about I don't brag like, oh yeah, look what I'm talking about if I start talking about what I did for the less fortunate, gotta script me in a heartbeat. Bitch, I ain't never playing with my father like that. I know he'll script me. Nobody got a power to script you like the person that blessed you. And a lot of niggas play with his name. Oh yeah, I'm blessed. And they rich as fuck and they do all the fucking sin and shit. They really don't. But if you really do believe in God, you got a real fear. See, the one thing about if you got any benefit to not believing in God is you don't got no real fear because you don't believe He can script you in a heartbeat. But if you motherfucking do believe in God, bitch, you know He'll script you in a heartbeat. He got that power. He could kill you in a heartbeat. It could be fucking broad day, no dark clouds, and it's a fucking thunder strike just hit you right in your shit. That's how you rock. Nigga, I make sure when I get the lightning and I feel like I ain't in the right accord, I'm like, Lord, damn, did I pray last night? My bad. I'm finna go pray. Just let me in the house. I promise you I'll drop to my face. They got this thing in the Bible where they say, fall on your face. I always believed in that kind of prayer. And a shout out to the Haitian chick. Once upon a time, she showed herself to be like kind of devilish, but she did teach me how to pray. She didn't teach me how to pray. She taught me the difference between prayer and worship. I thought prayer and worship was the same thing. It's different. Prayer is you saying a prayer. Worship is you screaming and crying and begging for mercy. And you would think, well, why you got to do that with a person you love? You got to do that. He see it all. Bitch, you got to scream and beg for mercy. Please forgive me, Lord. Oh, I have sinned. Even if it's the slightest sin of man, it might be the biggest to him. You don't know what offends him. And I apologize. If it's anybody to bow down to, when I bow down to your father. I don't bow down to the nigga that had sex with my mama and had me. That nigga got money. That nigga got power. I don't bow down to that nigga. I bow down to my real father. Alright. Nigga, that one blessed. And shout out to my little homegirl. I probably shouldn't have put out a certain thing I hadn't said, but she said some wrong shit today. She was like, bitch, God bless fools, He bless old people, and He bless the disabled. Everybody else, bitch, you got no excuse. Get in where you fit in. I believe God has a term of years for each of us, and that can be shortened by man, but not lengthened. That's so dope. I hate when motherfucker drop some real shit in the comments. Because then you make niggas make me want to get offline and ponder that shit. I'm gonna repeat it because you just said some dope ass shit. And I caught it in real time as I'm reading it, but it's something that I gotta ponder. I believe hold on, let me hold on. Mm-mm-mm. I believe God has a term of years for each of us. I mean, there's a preordained amount of years we're gonna live. And that can be shortened, meaning through murder most only by man, but not length lengthened. That's that last part that's gonna have just be wrecking my brain. I hate when people give me these damn conundrums and shit. Cause it's like lengthen. How can a man lengthen my time? I get how a man can shorten my shit. And my only pushback, and then I don't got no pushback, but I'm be so quick to be philosophical. Like, how can I say that? Okay, yeah, he does have a preordained amount of years, but who's to say God can't have his mind change? Okay, perfect example. You live your life thugging, wilding out, right? And it's be niggas that be wilding. We like, how they get to live so long, right? Okay. God say, I'm gonna let that nigga live for 50 years. But then this nigga, like, let's talk about Tukey Williams real quick, right? Tukey Williams was the big leader of the Crips, right? Then this motherfucker just randomly goes on this crusade where death is imminent. See, there's nothing like death row. Death row, you know, bitch, I'm gonna die. It's shit. It's like we always look at it from the outside, like, man, why they taking forever to kill it, bitch? If you're on death row, whack the bitch next week or give it the appeals. Once the appeals the finished up, what's the point of keeping wasting taxpayers' money for 10 years? But in this time, there's a lot of reflection. So in this time, family's doing the works that he's trying to unravel everything that he created. So Tukey is out here being the advocate, getting niggas to save their lives, change their lives. Who's to say that God won't say? And that's just me being rebuttal. Like, mind you, I'm not saying that you're wrong because you just hit me so hard with that. But I got to challenge it at first, right? So my whole point is, who's to say God won't say, you know what? I plan on this nigga living for 5 more years, but I'm going to let him live for 9 more. Because he's doing my work at a better rate than any pastor is out here doing, or any of my child or whatever, any of my workers is doing. He's a bigger advocate of me. Yes, he's sent a lot of people to me and sent a lot of people to the devil. But his job that he's currently doing at hand will allow me to prolong his life so that he can keep doing the work until I'm ready to call him. I could call him right now. That's my only thing I would rebuttal you on when you say that man can't strength or lengthen another man's life, because he might have lengthened his own life. He is a man. He might have lengthened his own life by the works that he created and did, and the folks that put him in position to speak. Hold on, let me read. How long you gonna live? How rich you gonna get? And how many kids you gonna have? You can shorten your own time, just what I believe. Okay, I can't be sure about anything because I try to consider all the angles. That's a fact. That's all we can do is ponder. And if we ponder too much, we'll wreck our brain because we're not meant to have infinite wisdom to where we got all the answers. Therefore, we will be God ourselves. We can't have that. We're just gonna wreck our brain and hurt our head. Like I always try to figure out what is all this shit is about. What is it all about? I'm always, mind you, I do so much great deed. Like I say to myself, like, matter of fact, I'm not finna, cause look, see, that's when God is working. God just worked literally, and I'm gonna tell you how God just works right then and there what you didn't witness. I was gonna be self-righteous and make this about myself and say I was falsely accused of some shit, and I'm going through it right now. And I know I'm finna whip because I got all these witnesses and all this, but freak all that. The bottom line is, I don't gotta ask him why you putting me through this because he understands the bigger picture. I just gotta keep doing my civil duty and showing up. So you right about that, bro. We can't question him. They do what they say, bro. That's the biggest, hardest thing. But you ever been in a funeral and I don't know if you like black or white or whatever. I don't know how white funerals work, but black funerals, the first thing the pastor preach about is don't question God. And in a moment, like right now, I got this on my arm. You feel me? My cousin died, right? My cousin was the sweetest person in the world. He had diabetes since he was 9 years old. What the hell did he? I don't want to get because I'm about to end this shit soon. Cause I can feel the emotions running in my body, and I ain't finna be crying on no online. But what did a sweet kid like him do? He was so freaking sweet. He had like little sucker shit about him. Like I remember I used to always be a player and I had girls calling my auntie house. He'd answer the phone because he didn't have confidence like that. But I understood that because he had diabetes his whole life. He get tired, get sleepy, he gotta go through dialysis. Nigga was on dialysis for damn near 20 years. Then God blessed him with an absorbent amount of life. And people say God don't make no mistakes. And I'm gonna be the same one to say he don't make no mistakes. But damn, dog, you took an angel, cuz, and that's how we cope with shit. We be like, well, he needed him. But why you needed that good little nigga, dog? He ain't never hurt nobody. The sweetest nigga, I swear to God, dog. Give you the shirt off his. I'm finna end this shit. Anyway, man, thanks for the conversation. Lord, brother, that part take care of my